This is like the
Crazy.
this is like the Bill Cracker Jack of motivational speaking. Because Bill Belichick also says, "Do your job," but this dude is it's a different kind of system. He has.
I have a really interesting situation this week.
Tell me.
Well, I'll rather show you. Fair use.
I can't tell you that, bro. What do you mean you can't tell me that? This your truck? My dump truck? That's my company truck. That's right. There's nothing going on with it in your name? No. Then why don't you want to tell us who you are? I'm trying to tell you all that stuff that went on in the past with those 3 girls, man. You gotta take this seriously. What 3 girls? What 3 girls? The Gina, the Jesus. I don't know them. All man, that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if we don't take this seriously, there's something going on. I'm about to give you my social security number. Oh yeah, here you go. Please don't. It's all right. We're not suspected here. Listen, son. I'm just asking. I can give you 3 IEN numbers. I am a business owner. I know you can't. I know you can't. And if you're online, you know what I'm saying? It's red carpet detailing. So has anyone been over here recently that was upset, or is there someone that's upset with you? I don't give. No, bro. That's not would be making some stuff. I don't give. The truck is in my fiance's name. The truck is gonna pop up as Coriana Atkins. That's my girlfriend. She has nothing going on. Some lady got addicted. She kept coming back to grab property out of the back. Granted, 4 or 5 years. God damn, no, y'all making me so high. How long have you been working on it? But it don't matter. I am a company.
But insists the check must be done.
This online.
We can worked up. But honest to God,
I'm sorry, sir.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason you need to be disrespectful to me because I was nice.
I'm sorry. Do that, man.
Detective.
I can't give you that. Leave and go do your homework.
Don't call me names.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason you need to be disrespectful to me because I was nice to you the whole time.
Sorry, I deeply apologize. But
all right.
I'm worked up.
But honest to God, we can make all this go. We can make all this go away.
Life is on the line.
We can make this all go away. We can make this
Officer's name he says he was working for. And
my life is on the line.
Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
I got
once again,
dealers and everything and drive past it, and I got 5 cars out here. I'm trying to tell you, I work for you guys. Look,
listen, I believe you. I believe you.
You're trying to get me killed, and that's why I'm tripping out. Because my life is on the line.
Just relax.
Look,
just relax, guy.
Look.
All right, I know who he is.
Dad,
all right.
I've been dead.
I'm telling you right now.
And I'm telling you right now, I've been talking to him all right now. I'm telling you right now, I gotta give him 10 guns on Thursday. You're tripping.
All right, well.
No, I'm not letting you guys know. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, dude.
All right.
You're about to get me killed out this.
Why?
So he's saying that he's an informant.
Yes, he says he's an informant.
And that they need to go because they're making, I mean, it looks too suspicious.
Yeah, it looks suspicious. The police was called there because they were hearing some things from their basement, from his basement. Wasn't sure what happened. Do you think he's a super snitch, RJ? Because there is a twist.
Your caption says self-snitch. I think he's BSing, but I don't know. That's what I think.
Well, I'll give you the twist. He got 20 years.
20
for kidnapping a woman and torturing her in his basement.
Wow.
So the whole story about him needing to come up with 6 guns, all made up.
Wow. But
You know what? Yeah,
What?
continue.
But I could see that he's like, I mean, nothing, not to judge him or anything based on his appearance, but the way he moved the suspect. So.
Do you see what he did when the cop wanted to walk to the
Yeah, where you
his
going?
back
Where you
door?
going?
Where you going? Where you go? Hey.
He's lucky he didn't get got when he reached in his hoodie pockets.
Not all cops are scared, OJ.
Pow pow pow! Freeze!
Freeze!
Please do that for me because people, lives are serious. And like they did that, like what? I had that 24 hours before like they actually got her. That's not cool at all. You got the sergeant out there searching, the senior officer out there searching. Y'all missed everything.
With the line
So this is how he sat there and told them, guys, you need to do your job better because I had her 24 hours before you were there. You
Wow.
came, search, and didn't find anything.
Yeah.
Do your job. Imagine a guy like this sitting there and telling you to do your job because he had another 24 hours to do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah. This is like the
Crazy.
This is like the Bill, a crackerjack of in motivational speaking. Because Bill Belichick also says, "Do your job," but this dude is it's a different kind of system. He has.
Oh man. Anything else you want to say about this?
No, nothing else. Let's go to the next one. 20
years. Sayonara. Talking
Konnichiwa.
about another case. Maybe this will also be 20 years. Fair use.
A 22-year-old woman escorted from a downtown Miami hotel accused of ripping off her ex to the tune of $850,000.
I had great intentions with her. I loved her with all my heart. I treated her to the best that I could.
Michael Anthony Bravo is a guy who hit it big in the crypto market. He also thought that finding Jabali last June was a win in the love department.
I always, spoiled her with great dinners, whatever she wanted. Whenever she wanted to go shopping, I provided for her. I helped to pay her bills.
But this relationship would head south a couple of weeks ago. He fell asleep on his yacht and woke up to find she was gone, along with his American Express credit card and $850,000 in cryptocurrency.
As soon as she transferred the Trump coin from my wallet into her wallet, she left within 7 minutes.
I think this was a plan from day one, that she targeted my client, that she's much more sophisticated than he gave her credit for. And for someone 22 years old to set all this up, this can't be her first rodeo either.
Private investigator.
Before we continue,
My thoughts. I was gonna ask you to the hotel they showed seems like a hotel that I stayed in once, if it's in Miami, but that's something to check out afterwards. Why do I always say, Kiara? If
so what are you
ugly-
trying to say is what you're trying to say is you almost became a victim yourself.
Oh no.
Oh.
Because I don't believe in love, so that helps. But you usually, the smart guys, the nerds, they don't get the women, they don't get the girls in high school.
Yeah.
But then they end up being successful. And then they find like a popular chick or a beautiful chick, and they're who are really into them. But they didn't get handsome. They just have money.
Or experienced with girls.
Or experience, yeah. And so, but hey, anyone can get got. But I think that's like the beautiful woman thing, right? A beautiful woman can, if you're not used to it especially, I mean, can without any experience, maybe she's even illiterate, but she can get close to you, and you'll actually welcome that woman and take care for her and provide. I'm gonna use his word, provide for her, and then with the risk of this happening. And I think that's what happened. I mean, you can't really be fully scam proof, but I do think that if you have very little experience with women, when a beautiful woman, pops up in your life, you do dumb things.
Yep. Can't disagree with that. Let's continue.
David Bolton was hired to track her down and found her in a downtown Miami hotel on Valentine's Day, where Miami police confronted her. Investigators say she told them, "That loser is my ex-boyfriend. He lets me use his credit card." Police say she also booked an Airbnb with his card with a charge of more than $4,200. She was arrested for grand theft and credit card fraud. But the problems for Bravo didn't end there. After appearing in court, the Tunisian native was handed over to immigration officials. The problem is she has the key to a crypto wallet that holds Bravo's money.
And that's kind of put us in the bind that we are with immigration at this point. And certainly we don't want her to be deported until she goes before a judge and before our client is made whole.
Tough.
She might get deported back to Tunisia with all your money.
Yeah.
She just went from a simple girl to a millionaire. By the way, she was sitting at the hotel on Valentine's Day. I have a feeling she was waiting for her next boyfriend. I have a strong feeling.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise.